is personal. But nothing goes unnoticed. You know what I mean? Krishna, he's the witness. Anumanta Upadrasta. He gives permissions, so he arranges everything, and he is witnessing everything. Upadrasta. Seeing everything. So he knows very well what we're doing. Can't hide anything from Krishna.
We make mistakes because we have lack of intelligence as well.
Yes, because we are under the influence of lust, and therefore our consciousness has become covered. Avritam jnaname tena, and our knowledge has been lost, and as a result we've become less intelligent. But by regular hearing we'll become stronger in our intelligence. So therefore we must hear. And through devotional service also we become stronger in intelligence.
March, you were explaining yesterday that how we have a certain amount of karma that could either be good results or bad results. We may try and arrange things, and this karma is acquired from previous births. So how is it sometimes that an event happens or we think of something and we get an instantaneous reaction for it?
Okay, well, yesterday I was speaking about karma and how karma is a fixed thing. You just you add a little bit more to it. I explained it yesterday by the example of the old-fashioned suitcase. Those who are older will remember that once upon a time there were suitcases that had no wheels. Remember those days? Before we invented the wheel on the suitcase. It was crazy actually. Now you just, you think back. But we were carrying these suitcases around until your hand was like this, and then the other hand was like that. Carry it on your shoulder, on your back, in India on your head. Just carrying this suitcase. Moving it from one place to the other. So yesterday I explained karma is like that. We can move the suitcase, we can move the karma around, but we can't actually take it away when we are a materialist. But in devotional service we can liberate ourselves from this karma. We can actually dissolve it. We can become purified from it. That is possible without having to suffer the reactions from it. So, of course, even the Dharma Shastras also give some other yajna, danas, tapas. You can give charity, you can perform austerity, you can do sacrifices. Then you can also dissolve karma, it is said. But not completely, because the desire remains in the heart. But Krishna consciousness, devotional service, even destroys the desire from the heart. So much about karma. But when you do devotional service, it's a different thing altogether. Because then you attract Krishna. Krishna becomes attracted by your service. And as I said, Krishna starts to scrap things off the karma bill, left and right. Yeah? As he likes. So then your karma disappears very quickly. Yeah? So this is our approach. So a materialist, he can't do much about his karma. But a devotee, he has Krishna on his side, and once he attracts Krishna, Krishna will do everything, take away all the karma. So, no problem.
And what about instant reactions? Or
instant reactions may come. Krishna may desire that we... Krishna, well, Krishna gives us diminished reactions, first of all, in the beginning. He doesn't just take it completely away, but he gives us diminished reactions. Prabhupada says the fan is still spinning, electricity turned off, it gradually slows down, so the karma gradually slows down. And then sometimes he may give us some instant reaction for an instant lesson that he wants us to learn. Sometimes we even get a lesson without having any karma for it, but Krishna just sends us the lesson. He can do that. Right? But it is said that if you in devotional service commit offenses against the holy name, that means against the Vaishnavas or one of these 10 offenses, then you will get anarthas in the heart, new contamination in the heart, for which you got to face reactions. And it said, and when you commit seva aparat, in the course of service you are forgetful and do something a little improper, a little inattentive, but not intentionally, then you get reactions in the course of the service. You don't, but it doesn't contaminate the heart. So there's nama aparat and seva aparat. So the seva aparat doesn't contaminate the heart, but the nama aparat actually contaminates the heart. So this is how it deals with reactions. Some reactions come quick, some reactions may take more time, but again, nama aparat, for a devotee I'm saying now, for a devotee, nama aparat contaminates the heart. Seva aparat gives us reactions, but doesn't touch the heart. And seva aparat, you may get quite quick, in quick reactions, bang, you hit your toe, ooh, this, the head or something, something you get.
Hare Krishna Maharaj. We're supposed to get the instructions from the Bhagavad Gita. Sometimes my mind says that that I'd probably take it even more seriously if Krishna had personally told myself these instructions. So, what is the actual difference of taking the instructions from Krishna personally and taking it from through the disciplic succession and through the books?
Yeah, I also would have liked it if Krishna himself would have been my guru. Yeah, I kind of would have liked it. But unfortunately, I'm not on the level of Arjuna. If I would have been on the level of Arjuna, yes, then maybe yes. But in my case, I'm getting the representative of Krishna, and he's as good as Krishna. But it's a little difficult to see that, because my foolish mind cannot see that the representative of Krishna is as good as Krishna. That's the difficulty. So it takes a while to get there, to get to that point that one starts to appreciate he's actually as good as God, although he's not God. Saksat Davitvena Samastashastra. Now it is getting late, and I'm going to answer the last question, then I go to the Bhaktivedanta Manor, because I want to go to Mangalarti tomorrow without seeing the deities double, 2 Radha Gokulanandas, and it's of course nice, but I think I'll keep it at 1.
Hare Krishna Maharaj, we're saying on Friday that Krishna's name, chanting, is non-different to Krishna himself. So why does when we're chanting around sometimes it doesn't feel as good as material enjoyment?
Yes, because we are conditioned souls, and as conditioned souls we cannot yet access the holy name. Haridas Thakur was explaining that, he said, the chanting of the holy name is just like the beginning of the day. First, there is in the early morning, when it's night, then gradually the light of the sun comes above the horizon, and then later the sun disk comes above the horizon. So in the beginning we're not actually chanting the holy name. All that we get is the dim reflection of the holy name, called Nam Abbas. So at that stage we don't have so much taste yet. That's the stage of struggle, and where we have to chant for our purification, chant out of duty. Later, when we get more purified, then gradually, when the name starts to manifest to us more, when the sun globe comes above the horizon, then also our taste begins to increase.